I can invade him during this live stream with you guys in chat. So it's never been done before, as far as I'm aware, an actual live home invasion. So we're going to unmute our mic here in a second. We're going to get started, and we're going to see if we can secretly live in Isaac's base without him knowing that we're there. All right. Let's get started. But before we do, I need to welcome some people into chat when it happens. Right now, I am waiting to see that this video is actually live in public because, you know, I didn't do any tests whatsoever. And I don't know if it is. I don't see anybody yet in chat, which could indicate that it isn't quite there. Let us wait and see. There we go. All right, we're officially in chat. We got people in here. It's time to go. I'm going to unmute my mic here in a second, guys. But just to be clear, Isaac is muted. He has no idea we are about to secretly invade him on this live stream. All right, I tricked him into telling him this was a build battle. So he's going to be building, I think, a zoo. Or no, he's going to be building a water park. I'm going to be building a zoo. So I'm going to tell him to unmute here with a quick text. We're going to get him in this chat right now, guys. And we're going to do it. You guys asked for it. This one's for you. Let me text him right now. All right. There we go. He'll say hi when he's in. Isaac, hello?
We ready?
I hear him. I hear him. Yes, sir, Isaac, I am ready. Here comes the greatest live build battle ever. And by the way, you guys will decide at the end which one of our builds is best. Isaac, before we start, can you do me a quick favor? Can you look at my skin over here on the side of the wall where you just were? Look at my skin and tell me if... I want you over here really quick. Just TP to me. Come on over.
Oh, I'm here. I'm looking at you. Right in front of you.
Where are you? I don't see you. Oh, there you are.
Right in front of you.
How do I look? Anything? Do I look good? Skin looks great?
Yeah, it looks good. Not
looks
glowing.
good. Looks good. Looks like the brand new mini fella that you guys can get. Still just about 8 of them left. We've almost sold out. Just a few more. You guys can get that on stream and we'll shout you out. That's all I wanted to do, Isaac. It's time to begin the build battle. So, yeah, I'm ready to start. Let's go ahead and grab some blocks, Isaac. I'm doing a water park, right?
I'm
doing a zoo. I'm doing a zoo. I'm doing a zoo. All right, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing a zoo. We're starting off with a mega world edit. And Isaac, if you want, you can mute your mic for a second so I can get started over here and get this thing built. How about that? You can work on yours.
All right, yeah, I don't want you to know what I'm building anyways.
Yeah, come back in about 2.2 minutes. And welcome, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. Isaac is, let me double check that he's muted over here. Hold on, we got to tab out. I got to just double check here. See, is he actually muted? This is going to be pretty difficult to pull off here today. So he is actually muted. All right. Isaac's muted. He's building. In order to pull this off, I have to actually convince Isaac that I am legitimately building a zoo. And so I feel like the best way to do that is to start by just building. Because if he sees nothing done, he's checking that he's there. He's going to get suspicious. We don't want him to get suspicious. By the way, welcome, welcome, welcome. Kanishi, you were the first one here. What do you guys think I should do for this zoo? Because, like, I'm trying to honestly make it... Oh, shoot. Sorry about that dude's base. Oh, well. He'll be fine, probably. I don't know. Maybe he won't. I didn't even realize that was there. My bad. My bad, dude. Oh, that's a... Oh, shoot. You think he's been on recently? Who is this? B-Dog66. Last seen, B-Dog66. Did I do it right? I didn't spell his name right. What is it? It's B with 2 Gs. B-Dog66 with 2 Gs. We're going to see when he was last online. 109 days. Okay, good. We're fine. He hasn't been on in a while. So as I said, guys, we're going to secretly invade Isaac. But give me some ideas. Someone said bird cage. That's the first thing I saw. So let's just start off building a really simple bird cage. That way we have something to sort of get started with. And, you know, I was recently, guys, I was in Maui recently in Hawaii. And they had bird cages there. So I'm going to build this one inspired from the white... I don't know what it was called. A cockatoo? A cockatoo? Something. I feel like that's not the right word. But something like that. And they were in these little cages that look like this. Just like this. And you could walk up to them. And it said, don't stick your fingers into it. But a lot of people did. I think they probably bit a couple of them. But we're going to build a little bird cage right here. Start off in the corner. Look at that. And then after this, we're gonna invade him. I'm assuming he's going to unmute soon. So I got to be really careful about it. Here we go. Just like that. Beautiful little bird cage. And then we're going to add maybe some slabs up top. What an idea. Thank you for the bird cage idea. Someone said a KFC. That's crazy. All right. Let's grab our parrot right here and our anvil right here. We're going to name it. We're going to name it. I think this is how you spell it. Cockatoo? That's definitely wrong. It's called cockatoo now. All right, let's get a cockatoo in there. Okay. Get in there. All right, that's fine. Okay. All right. Hold on now. You guys didn't see nothing right there. All right, our very first cage is built, but now it's time for things to get a little bit crazy. We're going to start the path into his base. I've hidden my name tag so he can't see me, and I think I need to build it somewhere he would never look. That's why the entrance will be inside the bird cage itself. I can type... Can I get into it by typing slash? No, that doesn't work. All right. Let's do it right now. Just like this. Perfect. Somebody said there's no way he won't know. All right. All right. There's no way he won't know. Let's see what happens, Balmy Plains. Let's see what happens, all right? I'm the best home invader in the world, and I know I can do this. At least I think I can. All right. You guys can give me names for future animals. I will follow them. I got a trippy trophy out there. Let's take it like this. Come on, guys. He's not watching the stream, and he's got chat turned off, and honestly, nobody's going to be watching in chat anyway. We're good. We're going to pull this off. Okay, that has to be a little deeper here. How do we get rid of this water? Phase 1 really is just getting established, all right? You don't want to overdo it here. So, nice and slow start here. That way we can make our way in. There's going to be so many birds. Is there any mini fella left? Serious question. There are just a few mini fellas left. We had 45 of them. We sold about 30 on our first day. I believe we have 8, maybe 9 left right now. I think a lot of people in this chat got one. So if you want to see if they're good, you can ask them. I mean, they'll tell you if they like them or not. I think they came out pretty good, though. Here's the wall.
How's your zoo looking over there?
It's looking good. How's yours looking? Yeah, we just built a brand new wall around the brand new parrot cage we made. You might even see a few fly around.
It was a little messy over here, so I've just been clearing land at this point.
Yeah? How'd that come out?
It looks pretty good. It's nice and flat now.
I'm doing a sort of a Hawaiian themed zoo here, which is fun. I like to bring that
wait,
together.
it's gonna be kind of tropical then. I gotta focus up.
You doing some tropical too?
Oh, it's a water park, so yeah, it's gonna be a little palm tree.
All right. Well, hang out for a minute in chat. Tell me a little bit about what's your inspiration for this build today. What are you working on today? Chat,
if anyone's ever heard of Volcano Bay in real life, that's what I'm going to be trying to build here today. Except the volcano was already kind of built for me, so I'm just going to go off of that.
Guys, what should Isaac do in his water park? I know you can't see it, so you're going to have to wait until the end of the video to actually see his park, because I'm not allowed to look at his. But what should he do? Let's see what they say in chat. Also, chat's saying they love their new mini fellas, though they won't get to catch it. I'm not sure what catch it means. Can't he watch your stream? Yeah, guys, Isaac can definitely watch our stream and see all the good ideas, but I'll just share it with him so he doesn't have to watch it.
No, I
Isaac.
can't, because then I'd see your build. We're not supposed to see.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. Yeah, he can't see my build. It's a surprise because we don't want to influence each other on this. So what should Isaac add to his water park? Turtle aquarium, a shark aquarium, Isaac, and someone also said probably a nuclear bunker.
That sounds like a zoo, guys. I'm building a water park.
Well, I don't see why it can't have those elements, personally. What do you think?
I mean, I don't know. It seems like a lot of upkeep. I just kind of want to focus on the water slides.
All right, Isaac one's focused on water slides. What sort of interesting slides? They're giving ideas for the zoo. Pufferfish area. But guys, it's a water park, not an aquarium. I mean, I don't see why it can't be an aquarium too, though. They both have water.
Does have the Shark Tank slide. I might use that as inspiration.
They both have water. I think it's a great idea. What else should he do? An Italian brain rot zoo in the aquarium? Nobody made an aquarium. Okay, we're making an aquarium, guys, over here now. I fully am committed now. What else do we have for Isaac? A super tube, Isaac. Can you make a super tube?
What the heck is a super tube? No.
You got to use your imagination. Just like I did with Kukatu. Oh, Kukatu's out. Let's put him back. This one's not, though. Okay, so Isaac, your ideas right now are 1, a super tube, 2, a tropical paradise, 3, a radioactive slide, and 4, instead of a lazy river, they want a lazy lake. How about that?
That's just a lake. What the heck is a lazy lake, dude? It's just a
lazy
body of
lake
water?
that slowly
That's a
drifts
pool.
around.
That's a swimming pool.
I think it's not the worst idea I've ever heard. I kind of like that. Guys, man, I really wish we could show Isaac's right now to see who's winning early on, because I feel like it's me. But honestly, Isaac's a pretty good builder. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I'm not doing the best today, but I'll focus up by the end of this.
I watch it, by the way, fun fact, I watch a lot of house flip videos in real life, and they say a small sidewalk in a small hallway means you're poor. So, that's why my hallway and sidewalk are twice as big as Isaac's going to be, because we ain't going to be poor.
What are you watching? What? They're describing people as poor in your shows?
Yeah. Well, it's like super expensive houses, like multi-million-dollar homes. I like watching them because they're fun to me. Look at that. Gold and purple. Luxury. Shout out Fortnite Mobile. And Isaac, they also would like a giant hole that you jump into and fall to the bottom of the world in. So if you want to do something like that, that would be great.
Have you guys been to a water park? 'Cause none of these things exist.
Have you guys been?
Lying. I can't read chat. I feel like they're not saying this stuff.
I can't make this up. They want a giant hole. That has been requested. And one more. Someone said, oh, Cole enjoys my first live stream. Thank you. You've been subbed for 8 years, Jerry. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's an OG right there. Get yourself an OG ticket, Jerry. Pick one up right now in the comments. Get this boy an OG ticket right now. That's a true, genuine OG right there. All right. Rock wall, Isaac. Also a rock wall.
Is it a climbing gym now? I mean...
just mute and get out of here, all right? Mute and get out of here. You got to go focus on some stuff, I think. Now that Isaac's muted, we're back to the mission, guys, all right? We're back to invading him. All right, phase 1 is get your tunnel system made. Phase 2 is listen. I got to turn my volume up and see if I hear him. And since we're in creative mode on this invasion, it does give us one advantage. We can put down carpet, all right, which is going to really help us a lot. But another interesting thing is I can probably get an enchantment that gives me silent footsteps. So I'm going to see if anybody's selling that. If you're on the server, please list it on the market right now so that I can buy that from you. All right? I'm going to give myself money to buy it. Creative mode means I can cheat. I'm going to buy this thing to give me silent footsteps. I don't see any on here. So get those up for me, guys, if you're playing. Help me out. Don't tell Isaac what's going on here. Okay. Here we go. By the way, my name tag is hidden. He can't see it even if I don't crouch. There's no worries here. By the way, 6 scanner now. Here we go. This is where his section begins, and I'm gonna mark it off like this. You guys actually get to see live how my strategy is, because a lot of this gets cut in a video. There's no cuts here. Then I always come in. Usually I'm gonna use a torch, but since I'm in creative mode, let's get some lanterns in here. Get the vibes looking right. Here we go, guys. Listen, in place. Listen, in place. All right, you do a little bit at a time, then you get out, but we're not done just yet. I want to start by creating our very first room right here. But this is far too close to the surface, so we got to take it down a little bit deeper here. Huh? Who said I couldn't do this? If he catches me on the stream, though, it's going to be embarrassing. So, just, you break a few and you got to listen. Break a few and listen. That's definitely the way to go. Okay, here we go. Now, I just got another idea. Since I'm in creative mode, I could actually use World Edit for this. And you always want to be using staircases, because you jump and you make noise. That's why staircases are better. No jumping, no noise. Takes us all the way down to this section right here. By the way, shout out to Alt. You said you love the server and you have a decent base. Server's going to wipe in about a month, guys. Maybe a little bit more, maybe a little less. Play.loverfella.com. You can join for free, and it's really fun. All right. This isn't necessary, but I also like the vibes to look good. This is our very first room, but it's far too tiny for me to live out of. So let's push the wall a little bit. We're going to do just a little bit more here to make this look nicer. And my very first room here is going to be sort of a general lobby. And this is where I'm going to get to my other rooms, all right? Because I want to have a very segmented base so Isaac can't find me. So there's going to be a door here that goes down a tunnel. We're going to have a door here that goes down a tunnel right in the middle. Then we're going to have a door here. So we're just carving out the basic shape, just like that. Putting our roof in like this so it looks really nice. You're going to add a little glowstone right there and just pray that's not his base. Oh, thank God. Oh, that's great. Okay, this is completely uneven, which is not really what we meant to do. So I'm going to want to fix that. All right. Or am I? Sometimes like rich, you know, low-key, those rich people, they got nice looking uneven enough. I don't know, man. I don't even know what I'm saying. That wasn't even a word. Let's take it down here. A little bit of like a chandelier vibe. Let's add another. No, I don't like that. We're just going to add that down. A little bit of like a piece of our bird cage. You know, just like that. Let's get out of here. We got to move. We got to move. We got to get back. You can remember, he can unmute any second, but he can't come over here, so we'll be good for now. Maya is in the chat, folks, my producer. Okay, so we need some more ideas. What else can we add to this? I've got the road, and I'm going to continue building this sort of a zigzag little road here, sort of meandering. And then I know that one thing I really want to have is a really beautiful, like, sort of waterfall here and, like, some lakes. So I'm going to work on that right now. Give you that beautiful waterfall, beautiful lake. What else? What else? Hey, LoverFella and Isaac. What's up, Tom? Here we go. Moving all the way down this way. By the way, if you guys have a base you want us to check out, leave it in chat right now. We might take a look at it. All right, let's move on this way. We're going to do a pond right here. So, what I can do with World Edit, a little bit of magic. Grab yourself an axe. Do / brush. And then, no. Bash, / brush. And then mask. And then set. No. And then, oh, shoot. I don't remember how to do this. Air. No. / So how do I do this? I need to figure this out. It was brush. It was mask. It was / tool. Apply. So, I don't know what I'm doing right now, I think. It's not a wand. It's not a tool. I know it was a brush. I thought it was a brush. You come in with a brush and you make it happen, but I can do another way. All right, let's do this. We don't even need to do that right now. We're going to drop down. We're going to do / sphere, and we're going to do air. We're going to do 5. A 5 wide air sphere. That is a nice, beautiful, deep water hole right there. And then all we have to do is select our axe again. We can fill this in, because I ain't about to do that by hand. You know what I'm saying? I ain't about to do that. Dig it in right here all the way down. Select there. And then we'll do / fill air with water. Why did that not work? / fill air. Dude, / I don't even know how to use World Edit anymore. / replace air water. Finally, man, that was a struggle, man. Trying to remember how to do this. It's honestly unbelievable. TPA, LoverFella. All right, we got some fish. We got some dolphins. All right, thank you, L, for the $10 super chat. How am I? I'm doing great. It's raining here in Ohio today, so it's a good day to just chill and get yourself a nice little cozy koi pond, which we're making right here. So you're going to walk in this zoo, all right? You're going to come on over. Someone said struggling. That's diabolical, my man. You're not wrong. Campfires at the zoo. You don't see that every day. We'll have a little campfire back here. And you're gonna sit right here. There's gonna be a little tiny thin path that maybe if you get pushed, you're gonna fall into the water from. That's not really our fault. That's your friend's fault who pushed you. We just build it. Gonna wrap on her back this way. And then inside of it, I said koi pond. What I really meant is dolphin pond. You don't see that every day. And let's get some bone meal out as well and some saplings. What do I want, guys? I want dark oak saplings. These are the thick trees of the world. I think one of these right here goes hard. It does. It does. It feels like that's the right spot. One more right here. Kind of lining up the road with it. Give it a little bit of vibe checks. And then hopefully Isaac comes back soon. But we just got to balance it out right before I get back in there and get another invasion in. Oh, shoot. Wrong button. Get that cleared up. Oh, dude, that's a good idea, Montop. Make a water park under his water park and then make it better than his water park? What do you guys think? What if I use World Edit to copy his water park and then paste it below? Is that a good idea? Or like steal some of his rides? It's kind of crazy because we can do a lot with World Edit. All right, we got a couple beautiful little trees here. The sun is, oh, look at the sun. Just a stunning little look. We're going to also add a little bit of plants around here because, you know, people like nature.
Hey, there might be a little sand coming through the walls right now. I apologize.
Sand coming through the walls. What exactly have you done over there to cause this to happen?
I'm just saying, if there's some sand coming through the walls, it's not really my fault, but it could be happening, all right?
What did you do to make that happen? L, welcome to the Home Invader. Welcome to the Home Invader rank.
I just thought I'd be a nice neighbor and tell you that there could be some sand coming through.
I'll tell you, Isaac, I'm not just making a zoo. I'm making an experience. People want this. People in chat, somebody said, Zach, it's the greatest, best build I've ever seen, and Isaac is a noob.
Can you ask the people for some more advice for my park? Because right now I got a hole that I'm putting in and a lazy lake, apparently.
All right, guys, let's get some advice for Isaac. Also, nobody said that. But let's get some advice for Isaac. What does he actually need out there to make his win? Based on what you see in mine, what would Isaac do that you guys would vote for him to win? Can we get some answers in chat right now? Let's see. LoverFella, you should stream some other games like you did in the OG times. Honestly, dude, we'll think about it. Maybe Isaac's idea guy, maybe he'll pitch some new games and we'll try some. I'll tell you what, we got a lot of good stuff coming. Make a nuclear volcano, Isaac, is one idea for you.
What? Okay. Yep. I'll get right on that after the hole.
Somebody said, build Icarus from the Wisconsin. I don't know what that is. I'm sorry, I don't. They want
the
Isaac.
Wisconsin Dells? Is that what they're saying?
Yeah, yes. What is that?
Oh, that's a big water park in Wisconsin. That person knows what he's talking about.
Okay, that's crazy. So that person is an expert, Isaac. You might want to build that one. That's a real thing. Okay. What other ideas do we have? Somebody said, make a house Oh, Isaac, a kraken in the backyard. How about that? That's pretty exciting.
In the backyard.
That you ride.
What?
A kraken that you ride.
Okay, we're starting to get better ideas here. I'm liking the stream today.
A nuclear. I know the streams is giving us some.
What's
good
up
ideas.
with the nuclear? It's a 5th nuclear idea. It's a water park.
Well, people like it. All right, people like it. I'm gonna get maybe some tropical fish in mine. Make a big house. A kraken, a bottomless pit, and then finally, guys, our last recommendation for Isaac is a nuclear moon. So.
Okay, another nuclear. Okay, this you might not even be able to come over here after the build battle because it's gonna be radioactive apparently.
Isaac's making his base in Chernobyl. Thank you guys for the great idea. We like. Actually, I think this looks worse than what I had previously. We like the ideas.
Well, I'll catch you later. I gotta get to building.
Get back to work over there. All right. Well, Isaac does that. I'm gonna just get a couple of dolphins renamed here, guys. Someone recommended Berber as a name earlier, so we'll get Berber, and then the fish will be Patapim. Berber and Patapim gonna go in right here. They might die. Oh, gorgeous. Where did my fish go? Where did it I just had it and then I lost it. Let's just try that again. They could be. Let's see. Does it not like the name Patapim? There we go. No, I can't put it in my hotbar. Guys, this is slowing down our opportunity to get inside of his base. I gotta get it though. There we go. We'll do 5. Okay, next time I come back, we're going to refine this a bit more. But have you ever seen an open-air dolphin cage you can sit by? This is innovation. We're going to add a rope bridge across that soon, too. But we got more important things to do right now, guys. How long will the stream be? We're going to go for about 2 hours today. So right now, we are going for another hour and a half at least. Time flies when you're invading your brother. All right, let's get to the main room. Number 1, water park theme. We need water park blocks. Guys, I need really serious help right now. What should I be using here to make this look better than his? Because we're going to do a full-on water park below his base. Mine is frozen. It's frozen. We're getting a little lag. There we go. All right, let's go. Lock it in, guys. I'm going to look over in a second, and I want to see a ton of ideas on the blocks I should use, how I should make this really good. I want to lock in on this, all right? Still good here with the sound. The more impressive the base is, the better the home invasion, and that means the more detailed it is, the better. All right, what ideas do we have? We got a purge bunker, a streaming bed, quartz, cyan wool, and sand. Okay, that's really good. Let's get some cyan. Let's get some sand. All right, we're going to start one room at a time, guys. One room at a time. Let's start with our very first one, dead ahead, a beach underneath his base. Take it this way. Get a world edit axe out. You got to really lock in situations like this, guys. So I want you to watch how I do this. All right? Number 1, constant segmentation. They can't come in and find us. If he finds the rest of it, doesn't matter. We're in here. Number 2, world edit. Because the more big I can make this, the more cool it is. That's my own belief, all right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. I'm going to go spectator and see. That is as far over as we can go because we've got sand. You can see him right there. I don't know what his build is. A little bit of a teaser, but we had a little emergency there we had to take care of. Take it down like this. This is going to be incredibly risky, guys, because if I world edit and remove something that he built over, it will expose us. So let's hope this works. Oh my gosh. We're good. We're good. Okay, we're good. This is a really, really nice area right here. And then let's go back into spectator here. Take it back over into our room. We're going to open it up just like that. Okay, this is going to take you down into the beach. What I'm thinking we do is the beach actually is going to be built just like this. We're going to have these blocks. All right, I'm just going to build the beach really quick. It's going to be a really, really, really interesting looking build right here, guys. But he has no idea we're under him. I still don't hear him. It's also... Very careful. It's also very possible he doesn't hear us. All right. Put that here. We're going to go over here, guys. World edit everything. Sorry. First position, second position, set sand. There you go. You've got a very nice subtle beach coming in that actually connects to that one. Then I'm thinking turn this entire section down here into water, which is really crazy. Before I do, I want to make all of this sand because I think it's going to look a lot nicer. So we're going to do sand all the way up these walls. Just like this. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. This is crazy. You guys think I should build a lazy river underneath his entire park? Is that a good idea? Sand, sand, sand. All right. We're going to make this wall sand. We're going to make this wall sand. you know, why not? It's fun. And then we're going to get a little bit of sandstone as well. Right here. Have you guys ever seen such a magnificent underground setup? Boom. All right. That all looks amazing. I'm going to turn this to sandstone as well. It is the most beachy of beaches I have ever seen. We are still not exposed, and you're going to walk in here and just, boom, plummet down to the bottom of the deepest water you've ever seen. So in order to do this, all we have to do is select this. Oh, shoot. Forgot the bottom. Most important part. Sand. Then you select each corner just like this. We're going to replace air with water. And boom. That is an underground beach that Isaac will not expect. All right. We're going to add a really nice birch door as well because it has that beach vibe to it, just like that. Get inside of it. And then I'm going to do lanterns. Lanterns. I think these are going to look really nice in here. And then we got to leave and go back and work again on our rail base. We're going to actually, you know what? This is not bad. A couple lanterns in the corner. And we could actually come in. I just got another idea. I got to do it, guys. I got to do it. I got to do it. Chat, I got to do it. We're going to replace the entire sky with cyan concrete. That way it looks like there's a sky. Then we come in with some white wool. And this makes it even more diabolical. Because now there's clouds. Look at that. And then, instead of these, we actually add the sun. All right? Because I'm trying to just wreck him with, you know, the most insane invasion ever. So we'll have a little bit of a sun in the corner. Look at that, huh? That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. All right. So we're going to come back. We're going to detail this up soon, but I have to get back home because if I don't consistently work on this, it's going to be too obvious at the end. He'll immediately know. So this is looking good. I'm going to now detail the dolphin cage a little bit. We're going to come in with some kelp. And the cool thing is I've set it up so what I do here, I can just take back to the other area. I thought he unmuted for a second. All right, all the fish are still alive. Let's just load up with all these different items. Some sea pickles, some sea grass. Then you're going to jump on in here and just like that. Just like that. This really brings it together. I like a couple tall ones, a couple lily pads in here. These will look so good. Our dolphin died, but honestly, it's just how it is. It's a tropical. It's just, you know what I mean? It was weak. We ain't going to bring it back. What else should we do, guys? What else should we do? I need some more ideas in chat. Umbrellas on the beach. That's a really good idea. I love that idea. That's a really, really good idea. I love that so much. All right. By the way, shout out to Jacob, who just purchased a mini fella and a sweater as well. It's actually our first sweater order of our brand new website. So thank you so much, Jacob, for the support. Let's move on over here. If you guys get anything, I will give you a shout out as well. Of course, as always. Whoa, Patrick. Welcome to the Paul tier. That is so funny. Nobody Nobody even knows what that means, dude. The Paul tier is so crazy. Maya, if you're in chat right now, how crazy. Do you even know what that means? That is so unbelievable that that's a thing. I actually am shocked. Like, literally, if you become a channel member right now, I think one of the tiers is Paul. I can't even explain to you guys why it's called that. I mean, I can, but it's so crazy of a story. Like, that's wild. That is so crazy. That is so crazy. I gotta remake that entire store. This is like, I don't even know if I can explain it. Let me explain it. I'll explain it soon. Hold on. Let me get some fences built. But basically, a long time ago, we were making like fully scripted movies, which I really enjoyed. And there was a character named Paul, and I really thought he was funny. And I was like, let's just call one of the tiers Paul. And then I literally apparently forgot to change it, and nobody now knows who Paul is. So that's pretty crazy. Anyway, that's hilarious to me. So this looks okay. We've got a couple of fish in here, and I think that a big level up is like some really beautiful signs. So I'm going to keep the birch. I just got rid of everything I put in my inventory. I'm going to have to re-get that out. Something like this. Just like that. Rare, tropical, Hawaiian fish. So then you're going to walk up, see your rare Hawaiian fish right here. And then right behind this, we're going to have a lovely little waterfall that flows down into a river. Just like that. Just like that. And this waterfall is completely built incorrectly because of how I placed that water bucket. So, all right, let's just fix all that. That's okay. All right, let's just... Okay, that didn't go exactly according to plan. Okay, all right, let's just get rid of all the water. Let's restart that process. Didn't work. Oh. Okay, all right, we'll get there. This is not what we need. We cannot afford to have delays at a time like this, all right? We can't. Let's try again. Perfect. So the waterfall is going to go back there, and then I'm going to have the waterfall run along the entire edge, just like this around the perimeter. And then we're going to use this to create a little backlighting. Because underneath it, we can put down some of these in the water. And this is going to create a nice little glowing effect that's going to look really magical. And honestly, I think it looks cool. That's pretty much the only reason. I don't know. I love water. I love tunnels. I think it looks good. Please, can you look at mine and my friend's 1-block island later? Change stone to moss. Oh, change the stone to moss. Where should I do that? Right here? These? I think that's a good idea. The moss would really feel nice here. We'll give it like it was sort of wet. Sitting in the water a little bit too long. All right, let's pull this all the way over to here. Let's stop here, actually. Let's just go to right here for no reason. Let's just do it like that. There you go. Look at that. All right, so that looks really cool. It sort of draws your eye back there to that wall. And then what I want to do is create some boulders. So I'm going to try one more time on this thing that I couldn't figure out earlier. It was like / brush, apply, sphere, set, stone. See, it's not easy because you got to memorize that whole... Got to memorize that whole thing. Maybe like a stone, not a 23. Let's do like a stone that's like a 2. Oh, shoot. Too big. How do I change the size? 1. Set. Stone. There's a weight. Sphere 1. Maybe it's like sphere 1. Does not match. Oh, I need a smaller one. How do I do this? Set. Sphere. Apply. Apply 1. Set. Sphere. Stone. It says pattern does not match a valid block type. Minecraft stone own. Oh, it's not a word. There we go. That's what we need. Okay, now that's too small. See, I don't even know what I'm doing. Let's do a sphere of 2. I want some boulders. There we go. There we go. Because you're out there at the zoo. All right, I don't know about that, but we're going to keep it. You're out at the zoo. You got a couple boulders. You got a couple stones. We'll get maybe a little bit of a bigger one back here. They do stuff like this. You know what I mean? That one's really weird how it sticks out. I don't know how I feel about that. Anyway, we got that knocked out right there. Somebody, oh, villagers, like little workers and employees is a great idea. Okay, but I got to make another cage. Every time I come back, I need to make another cage. So what should our next cage be? Somebody tell me right now. While I'm waiting for that idea for our next animal cage, lovely idea, ladies and gentlemen, for the mossy cobble. I really do like that a lot. Like, I feel like you could probably swap some of these out just randomly for a little detail. This one's a little bit beaten down, you know. Not that. Whoa, 500 ARS. Hey, LoverFella, I enjoy the server so much. And by the way, those benefits, I don't want it. I'm good, because I did the membership with a little twist here. I'll add you on Discord and we'll tell you what I did. All right, Patrick, let's do it. Because I believe one of the perks is you can add me on Discord for life, and a lot of people have done that. It's kind of fun. I have people I've added for years. I'll keep doing it until too many people get it. All right. I need turtle aquarium, turtle aquarium, turtle aquarium, turtle aquarium. Jerry, this one's for you, Jerry.
My first slide.
Oh, your first slide. It took you that long to make a slide, huh?
Well, I had to put in the hole, dude. The giant hole to nowhere that somebody wanted. That took a while to build.
I'm not going to lie. Mine actually looks very good. I really like it a lot. Tell me a little bit about yours. Try to describe it to me and so our audience and myself can visualize what you've created.
I would say a tropical getaway with a giant hole in the middle of the pool.
Okay. A tropical getaway with a giant hole. Is it scary?
And a lazy river.
Okay. How do you feel about your odds of winning right now at the end of today's live stream?
Not great, to be honest. I don't love it yet, but you know what? We just got to keep adding details, and I think it's going to come together.
I'm doing a turtle cage right now because Jerry, I think I said your name, Jerry, right? I hope I remembered it right. Really, really wants it. So this is for him. It's coming out. Pretty cool. I'm doing a little innovation.
I might add some turtles to my little water park over here, too, because why not?
You know, Isaac, I was thinking, we got to come up with more build video ideas. Because making this, I am like, I love these creative build videos. And they usually do pretty well. You know?
Yeah, and
let's get some good build videos. Yeah, I am too. I love this. This is just a nice little relaxing thing. It's coming together well. And creative mode makes it so much better to build in. Because I can be very creative in it. Here we go. All right. Isaac, what do you need now? You need more ideas? You need tips? You need, what do you need? Let's get chat to help you out again.
Shoot, if the people are going to give me ideas, I'll add them. I like the ideas from the people. I try to incorporate what the people want.
All right, let's get Isaac some ideas while I finish up this gorgeous, voluptuous turtle cage. Right here. And / replace air with water. Oh my goodness, it's beautiful, I think. Look at that, guys. Look at that. That's a great looking turtle cage. All right. Somebody said, Isaac, there's no nuclear volcano. You better get fixing that, buddy. So, you have been requested
How do they
again.
know that?
Because you didn't say it.
True, but maybe it's a surprise.
So, Isaac, nuclear volcano is a hotly requested item for you to create. Another person is requesting a nuclear volcano. Another person has said a nuclear water slide.
Yeah, it's a water park. We're not trying to give everyone cancer.
Ara said a nuclear water slide that launches you to space. Oh, here's a good one from Hardum. A pirate scene to take photos at the park. Like where you take photos, you know what I mean?
You know what? Honestly, that idea was so boring that I actually want to make a nuclear volcano now.
I'm going to name this one after Pantera. I think I spelled your name wrong, but you're in chat and you get your own turtle. And we're also going to name one more before I give Isaac another tip after Hannah, who just said, hi, Zach. Yeah. Oh, never mind, Hannah. Your egg died. Sorry about that, but you only get one chance here. I mean, your chance is gone. Let's try another name, though. Oh, that one's going to die. One more name in chat. Barry. There we go, Barry.
Barry? That was the best they could come up with? Barry?
First name I see. Barry, you got it. Okay, for Isaac, just one more thing. There it is. The toilet bowl water slide, Isaac.
Now you're speaking my language. I might be able to pull that one off.
You know what? It's very fun to build what people say because you just, I don't know, this is like a new way to make a build and I love it. It's very fun because you don't know what's coming. Now my turtles love kelp, so Isaac, you got you got some nuclear stuff.
Yeah,
you got
I got
some
enough
stuff
to
like
do,
that.
so I'll catch you later.
All right, man. Good luck out there. By the way, you're gonna lose. He's muted again. Let's get back to work, guys. We got to go invade him right now. I told you, man. I can do this. I knew I could do this. We're going back to our beach. Gotta listen. Okay. Before we go to the beach, each time I come in, I want to make this look better. And if you've ever seen a really nice looking home on the beach, I feel like birchwood is something they would have. So we're going to add just a little bit more every round that I'm in here. Yeah, I like that. A little more every round I'm in here to sort of give it more of a beach vibe. So like this area right here, we just clean up with some birch planks to make it look so much nicer than what it was before. Look at that. It gives those beach vibes. And then honestly, I can't help thinking, but I need like a painting. So we're going to grab a painting on each side of this because it just screams wealth. It screams beach. All right, let's walk into the private beach. We got to make some stuff. Number one, we need to make some umbrellas. We need to make some chairs. We need to make some layout carpets. So we're going to get a lot of carpet. I just typed the word lay in, like something was going to come up for that. Let's do some white, some blue, some red, and I think orange. Let's do orange. These feel like some good colors, and yellow. Okay, number one. We have a little orange layout bed here. A little red one next to it. We're going to have a little tent right here. There we go. Now, there's a way... Oh, we really are limited here by the ceiling height. That's a bit of an issue because I don't really want to push this down. It's going to take too long, but I really do want an umbrella, but it's got to be taller. And if I made it too tall, like to actually walk under, it doesn't work. So I don't really know how I can make an umbrella. So we're going to have to go no umbrella on this beach. Okay. We need some chairs because like people brought their chairs to sit on this beach. A couple beach chairs like that. And then over here, we're going to have two areas to lay out on with a slab like this. Okay, that's not too bad. Now, it does feel a little bit sort of scary, sort of in a way, because it's like underground, there's no windows. So like, how do I make this better? A coral reef. That's a good idea. That's a great idea. Coral reef is needed down here. It's scary. There's not enough color. We need vibes. And I don't know about you, but shoot, I wouldn't swim in this. This would be probably my biggest fear ever. So let's do a little bit of a coral reef here. And the way you do these is you randomly place blocks because coral grows randomly. Nice little big fat boy right here. And then I like to get a little bit of detail on this thing. We do have to go quick. We do have to go quick. There's still a lot more rooms to make under here. And I think you guys asked for a full lazy river underneath his base. So, get a little one like that. Let's do a nice little fire one that's really, it's going to be a different species. This one grows very, very tall. Just like that. Okay. You can, I am literally going as fast as I can right now. You can bone meal this to add a little bit of depth. It's, you know, it's necessary, I think. Just like that. Bone meal these. I didn't know you could do that. Okay, that's a little bit better. Then we're going to add sea pickles, and we're going to add some tall kelp as well. This will really bring it alive. Make it feel like it's not so, you know, diabolical under here. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Couple kelps right here like that. And one more growing off of this. So, it is not perfect. Let's see if we have any more ideas. All right, Alex. Oh, is that Alex? Alexis? Alexis. Rainbow in the sky. It's a really good idea. Let's get a rainbow in the sky, Alexis. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. Sky rainbow coming in. So we got the sun there. So we're going to hit it up. Let's see. It's going to need to be... I think we're going to have to go straight across. So we're going to take it right here. That's a really nice idea. Nice little rainbow through the clouds. And it's going to be shooting across like this. And honestly, why not have it come down a little bit? Okay. I got another idea. Thank you, Alexis. This one's all you. Just like that. And then blue. And then purple. And the reason why, guys, this doesn't feel right is because the walls are made of sand. If I want to really make this feel right, the walls should also be the cyan concrete. That's why. That way, it actually looks like walls. You see what I'm saying? You come in with this. Like this, like this, like this. Yeah. And then, like that, and then like that, and then like that. And then you add a couple clouds on the walls. Just like that. There we go. That feels better. You've got the fun. That's so much better looking. That's so much better looking. All right. We got a dunk take, rainbow, add people. Armor stands and heads with different armor. All right. Let's get some of that going. Armor stands, heads, different armor. Let's start with a leather outfit right here. And maybe we could have like somebody like standing right here. That's kind of a weird spot to stand, but I don't know. Heads. And then we're going to search for heads. We're going to go here, and we're going to type in beach as well. We can grab a beach snail, a crab on a lily pad, a hermit crab, a beach ball, and a seagull. And then we're going to put my head here. Okay, I didn't know those were so big. My skull. Hermit crab. Look how cute that guy is. Crab on a lily pad. All right. Little beach snail right there. All right. That's what I'm talking about. Massive improvements here. I got to move on to the next room soon. So let's go ahead and add ourselves a label, and we got to get back. All right. We've done this undetected so far. Let's do this. Label it like that. And then boom, boom. What should we make in these next two? Let's get some ideas while I head back and we figure it out. Looking really good so far. That's better. You know what? Let's get that cleaned up. That's what I'm talking about. What's our next room going to be? A dunk tank for Isaac? All right, I'll get him set up on that. Now back to ours. We've got this lovely looking turtle cage right here. A beautiful amount of boulders, rocks, and detail in this area. You know what I have that's weird though? I've kind of carved out this weird little hallway. I don't know how I'm going to make that look better. But for now, we're going to have to get back to our shovel and create more paths because we need to expand. So, shovel. A spa in the other two. Underground aquarium is a good idea. Ooh, a secret pirate lair. That's a pretty cool idea. Ooh, I like that. Secret pirate lair is a really good idea. All right, let's move it this way. We're going to take this one all the way to this wall. I'm not really sure why, but I haven't done it yet, so we'll make that useful somehow. And then all the way this way. That's a good little expansion. This is looking nice. This is looking really nice. Okay, we need to build one more area of the zoo, all right? And this one has to be our best one yet. So let's see which one I like the most. The villager employees. I think this is a good spot for that because you can't have a zoo without a help desk. And that's what we're going to do right now. Let me see. Is there any bases nearby? Because if there was, I could literally copy paste somebody's base and put it here. But I don't want to waste too long looking. So I'm just going to have to do it myself. All right. We're going to build it out of the same blocks we've been using the whole time, which weirdly enough is my least favorite block. Nah, this isn't my least favorite. This one's actually not bad. We're doing birch. So you're walking up right here in the middle, and you're going to have this nice long area right here. It's going to be like that. Each one of these are going to be little individual rooms. Then they're going to be separated by... What goes with this? Like stone, maybe? Is that good? Something like that. A little bit of stone separating it like that. And then we'll get a staircase up front that's also made of this stone. It's going to be like this. So this is literally going to be where you're going to come and talk to your villager workers to like get a little bit of info about the park. All right, there we go. I think this is really a weird position because you're not going to have much room to stand. But you know what I mean? Who cares, right? Not me. Get that cleaned up. There we go. That looks so much better. So then we get a little bit of glass from the roof, and that's going to make it look a little bit like there's sort of a window coming down. Potentially that could like, you got to kind of talk under these windows. You ever done that? You know what I mean? Got to yell because I can't hear you very well. This is a good idea. Reading chat really quick. A bamboo forest with pandas. I am on Mega Survival, and you guys can actually join this server yourself right now if you're interested. We do want to make this look good from all angles. So on this side, we're going to bring it out a little bit. And we're going to do this on the bottom. And then this. This is getting really big. I didn't mean to go this big, guys. This is going to be sort of like a trim on the bottom layer. And then from here, we go up. This becomes a really big window, I think. With sort of like maybe like some like dark tinted glass maybe, or regular glass. I think tinted glass so you can't really see in that easily. If you're like a customer, but they can see out. I like that. I'll go up like this. Okay, and then on this back side, I want it to be a little bit of a different dimension. We're going to do like this. You know, I really don't know what I'm doing. I just kind of follow my heart, really, at the end of the day. So that's how this happens. Oh, look, it's even. That's kind of crazy. There we go. All right, that's the fastest house I've ever built in my entire life. And then at the top, we're going to come back and sandwich it in with one more layer of this. Really decent looking house right here, given the fact that I made it in 5 seconds. Finally, for our floor, I think we want a nice one. Let's do birch. Let's do birch log. That's really ugly. Birch wood. That's even worse. Actually, I don't hate that. It's kind of a weird floor, you might see. We're going to keep it. And we'll do it here as well. Oh, no. Wrong. Oh, shoot. I undid something I shouldn't have done. Oh, no. What am I doing? This needs to become birchwood. There we go. That's better. And then we'll give them a little bit of lanterns in here. And this becomes a absolutely gorgeous location for your workers to get their work done. That's what I'm talking about. Looking good. Reptile enclosure is a really, really good idea. That's a really good idea. We got to make that next. Our workers are going to need some seats, so we're going to give them some chairs right here to sit in. This is a really interesting floor. I like it. So now your workers have some seats, and then in the very back, they're going to want to have like a whole lot of desk space, because I don't even know what they'd be doing, but a whole lot of desk space, some item frames, and some paper, and on these is where they're going to be working with all these random pieces of paperwork.
What's going on at the zoo?
It's looking good. These are drawers. I'm creating the area where our villager workers will work to take your complaints, because you're going to complain a lot in our zoo.
Why? Do you have a lot of issues with safety or what?
We have a lot of issues with animals dying and causing a depression in our guests. When they come, the odds of seeing a dead animal are so astronomically high that it's guaranteed in our ticket, and you get a refund if you don't.
And you don't see a problem with that?
Well, it's not me, it's the board. The board forces us to do this, and I'm just here to build as a worker. But that is the current process. Yes, that is how it is. What do you think about that?
Fair
Do you like
enough.
that, or?
Yeah, I think it's good. Do you think you could raise the wall, by the way? My volcano is getting pretty tall, and I don't really want to look over and see your area.
All right, I'll give the wall a raise. So you are building the nuclear volcano? We can get a confirmation in chat.
Yeah, you know, I didn't know what a nuclear volcano even was, so it's mostly green and yellow.
Wow, the world's first nuclear volcano is possibly coming. That is pretty exciting, Isaac. That really is.
And it's going to erupt water because it's a water park.
A nuclear volcano that erupts water. Is it going to be nuclear water?
We also have the toilet slide over here.
Wow. Guys, he's doing it. What else can we give him? Is there any way you can help me move my old account pass to my new? Cool, man, Jay, I wish I could. I just don't know how to do that. Window 1. Window 2. Let's see what Isaac can do next. What do you need next, Isaac? What ideas for what?
I mean, more slide designs would be good. We got the P pipe toilet slide, and then we also got the volcano slide. But what else could we get?
All right.
And we have the great hole.
So you want ideas for new slides?
Yeah, new slide ideas. Yeah, any theming really. Any rides.
What do we have in chat? A lifeguard spot, Isaac, to keep the beach feel. Not a bad idea.
I think we're past the point of lifeguards, to be honest with you.
A pawn shop. Oh, that's a good one. A log flume, where you ride a log down. Which, by the way, I recently rode in Disneyland, and I was in the front row, and it was so insane. I got so unbelievably soaked on that ride. It was crazy.
Hold on, I like the idea, but what's the theme of the log area? It can't just be a log.
Well, someone recommended you make a weapon.
I'll convert my toilet into a turd log. I'll just make the slides a turd log. That'll work.
Okay. Yeah. I am reading chat. A turd log, a watchtower. Somebody requested a direct energy weapon as well, like a laser beam weapon. It's becoming violent over there. All right, go make that happen, Isaac. Great ideas, guys. Great ideas, guys. That's really, really good. Very good. Way to keep them distracted, team. That's what I'm talking about. This is a group effort here. I couldn't do this without you guys. All right, we're moving into our next room. Let's get discussing what we need to do here. We can make a lazy river under his base. Make sure he's still muted. We can do a pawn shop to gift shop. Is lazy river the move? Should I do a lazy river under the entire area? Is that what you guys think? We'll get the gift shop going. I think the lazy river is the move here. I really do. I'm going to try that. So here's how we're going to do this. The lazy river is very difficult because it's going to need a lot of turns, which means I can't world edit it really that easily. But I think if we make it 3 wide, we make it 4 wide. So there's river down the middle and then 2 sand pathways. We can sort of make a loop-de-loop. So what we need to do is first, let's see. First, we need to select how big we want it to be. So I think from here, that can go. All right, we're going to go from here to here. No, from here to here. This is going to be the size. So that's your width. Then all we have to do is start pushing it forward and sort of do it in little chunks like this. So the first section. Okay, let's get in one more. It's going to be a little bit like that. So the first section looks like this. We're going to take it straight through, and then I actually can do something very cool you guys may not have seen before to make this even easier and faster. You can actually build just a small portion like this, and you're going to be blown away by what you're about to see. So we're going to do that. For the walls of our lazy river, I think it's a cool idea to continue. I think we want a really cool design, and I kind of like the idea of this rainbow. It looks cool, all right? It looks good. Underground, you sort of need color because it's so depressing. So watch how crazy this is going to be. We're going to do a... Okay, make sure he doesn't hear us. This is going to be crazy. Wrap it all the way around like this. Yellow. Green. I'm very excited for this idea. I'm just kind of concerned that it won't work perfectly, but we're going to figure it out. I don't know how I'm going to pull this off, but you just wait. When you see what I'm going to do with World Edit, it's going to blow your minds. Okay, let's get some sand. Let's get some more water. Add bamboo boats so they look like rafts. That's a really good idea. Thank you. I need to do more builds where you guys help. This is incredible. This is the greatest thing ever. Okay, we need a little bit of light here. I'm trying to think. Like, I could do a frog lamp maybe that's yellow or green or purple or one of each. Like, what if we did something like this, or sort of like a green lamp and then a yellow lamp and like sort of, you know, and then a purple one. So now here's what we do. We fix the ground. That becomes sand as well. A lazy river of sand sounds so nice to me. So you've got your little walkways on the side. You've got your lazy river. You've got this, which can be sand as well. Let's turn that to logs like that. Okay. Now what we do is we start working on the magic part. You're going to go up to the bottom corner, which is actually this. Put that back. Then the top corner, which is actually this. This is going to be really confusing to some of you probably, but then you stand back here. Ready? This should work. Okay. One mistake. We accidentally selected this. Because we selected too far back, which means we select down here. Okay. This won't make sense to most of you, but just wait. Nope, hold on. Wait. I told you it's confusing. We just got to fix it. Trust the process. We select. Just trust the. Hold on. Hold on. I know what I'm doing. I think now. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. The only issue is we unfortunately did not select the sand, but I can add that in myself. So, how about that, guys? Huh? How about that? Lazy River gets to go straight like this. Then we're going to have to do sort of a turn around the corner and maybe bring it back. But I really feel like I could do another major stack just like we did and take it all the way down his entire area. And the Lazy River might just end up being a straight Lazy River. But this thing's really cool looking. Let me get rid of the stone here. We'll add a raft in because somebody mentioned such a good idea with the raft. Boom. 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 All right, there's your rafts. And now I think what we need to do is get one more selection here. And this is sort of the part that's really difficult to do, but it's not that bad. You just got to break it, get the corner, put it back. Remember what button you clicked on, which I already forget. Then break this. Then get that corner. Then put that back. Then go back and stand in the exact right location and don't mess up at all. And then... New Pets Go update in an hour. You're right, actually. And I will be recording that with Isaac again today. It's going to be very fun. Oh, the sand throws it off. All right, what do you guys think I should do instead of sand? You give me an idea. What should I do? Let's see if we can now... Let's see. It's got to be 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not sure if this is going to work. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know if that worked. Undo. I'm a little worried. I'm not sure what just happened there. I need to sort of now get it to turn somehow. What should I do instead of sand? Make green frog lights even, please. Oh, no. Are they not? Oh. Bro, how did you notice that? How'd you notice that? That's crazy. I like the idea of them on the roof. I think it's kind of fun because that makes the side a little better. But how did he notice? You guys are very observant. That's crazy. Oh, a rank up. Congrats. Congrats. Good way to get in the video, I guess. What should the floor be instead of sand? Some amazing feedback here. Like a blue wool or lapis or something. All right. Let's see how that might look. Maybe like a blue concrete. Oh, maybe a... That's not bad, actually. Cyan concrete. That's not bad either. Do we like blue? Do we like cyan? Red sand? Red sand. Okay, let's try some red sand, guys. See how this looks. Oh, I like the red sand. Make a nuclear bunker under the nuclear volcano. That's a really good idea. Well, we really do need to get this thing now to turn around and come back. That's really difficult to do, so I'm going to leave it like this for now as just a straight shoot. Maybe you turn around yourself. We're going to have to get back and build some regular stuff now. Keep thinking of more ideas. White concrete for a cloud with the rainbow. That's not a bad idea. Oops. White concrete? Let's see that. Ooh, actually, I think white concrete is my favorite because, look, you can see the reflection of the wall in the water so well right there. And that actually looks really nice, doesn't it? That's a very, very nice looking. It's got to be white for sure. White's the best look. Great idea. All right, let's get out of here. We got to go back. We got to go back. Let's think about what we're going to do next time we're in there. For now, let's close it off. The idea of a nuclear volcano under there's pretty good. He's still focused. All right, let's go. Let's move on over here. A milk lazy river. That is kind of what it looks like. You're not wrong. So these guys are in here doing hard work. Up next, we're going to go for a... I think we're going to go for a new animal cage. So, excuse me. Which sort of animal cage are we going to do next? Something big. I need a big cage. Reptile, all right. I do like a reptile building as much as the next person. I like that idea. I think that's honestly going to get me some good points. The reptile cage is such a good idea, and I know exactly how to build it. Because if I stand here and I do //sphere, no. If I do //h sphere out of like, reptile buildings are usually mossy. Maybe like a moss block, mossy stone bricks, and cobblestone. Cobblestone, and then make it like 5. Huh? I can do bigger. 8. Is that too big? I wonder, is that going through the wall? Let's get spectator and see. Oh, it's not. That's actually perfect. Look at how nice. Oh my gosh, it even fits the road. I was honestly an accident. Can't believe I did that so well. We're making... Sometimes I choke on my spit. Let me get some water. Apparently all the cool people are using these water bottles, but honestly, you should be using the water bottles on LoverFella, shop.loverfella.com. We just restocked with a bunch of new stuff and a brand new website, which means you guys are getting cheaper prices and lower shipping costs and faster delivery. So it's completely been remade from scratch. So shout out to Ayana for that. And if you're interested, shop.loverfella.com is the link. And every purchase helps support the channel, the live streams, paying the team, everything we do here. It's very much appreciated. Inside, I feel like we want a nice, nasty floor in here. It's reptile after all. Guys, is this fun or what? I don't know. I love it. I feel like I feel like having you guys tell me what to make is the most fun thing I haven't had this much fun to build in a long time. I love this. I gotta do this again. This is great. So it's gonna have this like nice little floor inside that's all dirty, like this. I'm excited. How long do I gotta wait? I got 1 more hour until I can see Isaac's build, which is just going to be difficult to get to, but I'm just so curious. Like, he's been so focused over there. You know what I mean? What is he possibly doing? Your first collector pack got you in 3 days for the mini fella. So you got yours in 3 days. These are handmade in Ohio. Each one's handmade. They're all unique and special. And, you know, you get the runes and everything. So all of these are also handmade. And one thing I think is funny, really, just a fun, quick fact. They magnetize if you have an iPhone or whatever, and you can use them as a fidget toy, which I don't know if that's the purpose, but I do that. Anyway, yes, they ship quick. You get those almost instantly. Let's do this. All right, you're going to walk in. We need a nice sort of like mossy feel. We want some more moss blocks on the floor. Maybe some carpet. Something like this. Definitely one of my favorite rooms of the zoo. Some vines. And then some glow berries. We're going to use glow berries for lighting in here for the theme. I think that's going to look really good, right? Red sandstone is slept on. You're right. I don't ever build with red sandstone. That's not something I ever use. All right, let's hit it up with some of these. Natural lighting is going to go really hard in here. Get a little bit of bone meal as well. All right, that looks good. I like this. This is actually one of my favorite builds I've made so far today. A little bit more right here in the corner. Look at how cool that looks. You actually can tell it's a reptile building on the outside. I don't know why the dome idea just hit so well. All right, let's get a sign on the front of it. And can we do a hanging sign? All right, inside, let's see. There's not a lot of reptiles we can use, but I can go to the heads menu, search, and then click, and then search for reptile. There it is. Oh, man, my allergies are starting to get to me. Cyborg? Turtle? Let's do an alligator. Let's do a chameleon.
Are you always talking about turtles when I join this call?
It's kind of wild, but we are making such a cool build.
What do you even have in that zoo but turtles at this point?
Turtle King? Oh, a reptile egg. We got some very cool stuff, Isaac. Tell me what you've been working on. The chat is curious. Everybody is asking, what is Isaac doing right now?
Well, I just made my volcano have a face on it because I felt like he was radioactive, so he came alive.
Oh.
And I put a nose drop slide out of the face.
All right. All right. Do you like it? What do you rate your builds out of 10 right now?
Well, the theming is all off. It's all tropical, but then we have a turd slide and a radioactive volcano. So I'm going to give it like a 4.
Well, it's, you know what I mean? That's what makes it special. You know, you got the unique vibes that not everyone else can compete with.
It's true. It's definitely unique. We have definitely nailed the uniqueness today.
Oh, I accidentally got a witch doctor. I didn't know how I got it, but I'm going to be using that one. You might be wondering, Zach, how? It's a great question. Witch doctor right there. We're going to put a little lily pad in the center. And guys, Isaac is here asking for he's begging. Isaac, are you begging right now for help?
I would like some new advice. Yeah, why not? Give me some new ideas, people.
Isaac needs some new ideas. This boy is out here struggling like you wouldn't believe it. What can we do for him today, folks? What does he need? Oh, flower blossom. Great idea, guys. What can Isaac do? Let's see. Zach is the best builder and Isaac is a noob. That was in all caps. All right, I didn't make that one up. Thank you,
That's not advice.
Appreciate that. Tell Isaac to do a gift shop. They are begging for a gift shop. An underwater aquarium. Let's see. Oh, a lava slide from the volcano. Legendary noob. That's a really good idea, Isaac. Can you do a
I hate
lava
to
slide?
say it, but the volcano already has water in it. It's a water volcano.
Whoa, a water volcano. You didn't do a lava one?
Well, it's radioactive, so the lava turned into water.
How do we feel about that, guys? Should he change it to lava? I'm just saying, should he change that to lava?
It's a water park. We can't have lava. It'll kill the people.
I don't know. I just don't know anymore, Isaac. Toilet slide, they're requesting.
Already got it.
Toilet slide is secured. All right. That looks pretty good right there. I like that. Axolotl. Let's see. Frog and sniffer. Let's get Isaac like the greatest, most insane build he could work on right now. Like something really amazing. What could that be? What do you think, Isaac? Put some ideas out there.
Oh, right now I'm installing the corn poop. That's our lazy river rafts. So we got corn poop rafts.
Corn poop. So you're going for a poop themed? Because I'm questioning that a little bit.
Well, there's a toilet draining into the pool, so that's kind of, it wasn't really my choice, but I have to commit to it now.
So you're doing a poop themed water park, and you think you're gonna beat me?
Listen, dude, it was your fans' ideas to build the thing, so I built it. I just gotta make it work.
Really quick, let's rename these tadpoles. They're gonna be named after Kano making. That's yours. You're gonna be tadpole person, and then we got one more in chat. Who's gonna be this one? It's gonna be Alexis. Alexis. Oh, Alexis, yours disappeared. Sorry about that, Alexis. You don't get one anymore. Is that diabolical that I do that, Isaac, you think?
It's a little messed up, to be honest with you.
Mojica. M-O-J. Come on. There we go. All right. Well, Isaac, you got some new ideas here. We've got the opportunity to create a swim with an axolotl pond where you can pay $5 to swim with an axolotl. Lovely idea. You got the idea to make a sink slide next to the toilet and really lean into the poop theme.
We're not making the this is not bathroom water park here.
And finally, we've got the idea. Actually, multiple people really want the sink slide. A lot of people want that. Okay. The sink slide. That's I've never seen that.
This is going to be bathroom world when I'm done with it, I guess.
Bathroom world. I am excited, actually, to see bathroom world.
Okay, well, I don't know how to build a sink, but I'll get on that.
Good luck. All right, let's get the rest of this wall set up over here, guys. He's muted again. Let's just do this really quick. I really like how this came out. We got some tadpoles in the middle. A couple frogs over here. Look at that. Look at that. It looks really nice. Maybe I'll put some, I don't know. I feel like some bamboo would go hard in here as like a little detail block and like, you know, a little bit of, I don't know, some sugar cane. The frogs give this a nice vibe. I won't lie. A little bit like that. You can't do bamboo on this, so I need to use like moss or something. Oops. Like this. So maybe the back wall. This will all grow really tall bamboo, which I think will look very cool. Just like that. Like that, like that. And then we have some fences. And I'm kind of interested in just putting a fence down to separate from the bamboo. And then, that doesn't look great. Maybe like that. Whoop. Oh, no. I think the bamboo fence looks better than stone to me, because then you can actually see the frogs that you're after. And then we have a couple of regular bamboo blocks, so let's do some bamboo seating. You don't get enough seating in these buildings, do you? Maybe a door? Bamboo door. Wow, bamboo's a great block. We'll just leave that. Keep door shut. I think it's funny, because, you know what I mean? Because it doesn't matter if the door's shut. That's funny. That's a little comedy for you guys. All right, a little bit of a joke. Let's get back into the business here. But first, bone meal. All right? We haven't really kept up with our trees, and we got to do what we got to do. Let's get some trees here, guys. There it is. All right, these are a very important part of the park. A little bit of bone meal. Makes it feel alive a little bit. Honestly, dude, we could bone meal the top of this place, which is such a good idea. Really give that reptile vibe. There we go. Much, much, much better. All right, we're getting back in there, boys. Let's get in there and make this happen. Close it up. Let's move in. Itch the nose because we got allergies. Very bad in Ohio right now. If you didn't know, I can barely breathe. Okay, what do we do, guys? We're back on Rose Base. We've got a little bit of a lazy river. We've got a literal entire beach. What should we be doing down here? A nuclear bunker under the nuclear volcano. All right, let's see. I'm guessing that's it. It's got green, so I'm going to move that way. So, for now, we're going to seal this off. All right, if I have time, I'm going to come back and fix it. If I can't, instead of a lazy river, it's a lazy road. All right? Genius, I know. You only go one way on a road. Then, this is the beach, which means the volcano is right here. So, we're going to add another door to the beach right here. This door will take us to the nuclear bunker. A nuclear bunker under the nuclear volcano. All right, here we go. Oh, shoot, that's very far, isn't it? I've made a mistake. The nuclear volcano is there. You go to the end of this, and then I'm going to have to go like straight a little bit further here. So let's go ahead and open it up like this. Carve this part out by hand. This is really risky right here. This is a very, very risky thing right here that we could get caught on doing. Some green frog lights are sideways. Hold on. Did I mess up? Are my green frog lights wrong? I love how this looks. Every time, I feel like I do. I feel like they are wrong. But let's keep going. Let's keep going. We'll come back to that later. This next section is going to be a really difficult one because it's where he actively is. All right. Straight to the left. I really wonder what that build is. It looks crazy. Here we go. Here we go. All right. Here we go. Let's take another look. All right, guys. We're just about under it. Was that a giant refrigerator I saw? What was that? Did you guys see that? That was crazy. Here we go. We're taking it up all the way, guys. Riskiest build yet. All the way up to the surface here. Here we go. Nuclear bunker. Here we go. Where is it? How is it so much sandstone? There it is. The nuclear bunker itself. So this is actually the nuclear volcano. So this must be how Isaac has done nuclear blocks in the base. By the way, my allergies are starting to get bad again, and I can't breathe. So guys, let's get a F in chat for my allergies. I just need a little appreciation. So we've been asked right now to create the nuclear bunker. All right. How much is office carpet worth from Alexis? I have no idea. Maybe 25K or so. And an amethyst cave on the path I'm making. All right. I love that. Best way to make a nuclear bunker to me is to get separated from the nuclear devices. We don't want to be touching none of that. You know what I'm saying? We're going to take it down a layer. This obsidian is very similar, I would think, to lead, which gives us nuclear resistance. All right? So we're going to take this all the way down here. And I think... I can't hear him, so I don't think he can hear me. So I'm going to be a little reckless with this one. There we go. So the nuclear bunker looks like that. Let's see. We're going to use world edit here to make this a little quicker. Crying obsidian on the floor because it just adds a little bit of light to the area. Okay. And then the nuclear bunker weirdly goes upstairs towards the radiation instead of downstairs away from it. So, and honestly, I don't know why we made it underneath this where it's probably the most dangerous, but we're going to do this anyway. All right, let's get these staircases in. Really good looking here. And I'm not upset about this being a tight roof, but I want just a little more breathing room. And then right here. Very cool block. You know, underrated, I'll say. Underrated block. What do you guys think is the most underrated block? I'll use it in this build. The entire staircase becomes a nuclear bunker. Who said I couldn't do this live? Who said? There we go, there we go. All right. Nose is getting out of control, guys, with allergies. So we're going to pop a lovely Claritin right here. 24-hour non-drowsy Claritin. Helps me not have allergies. So we're just going to go ahead and get a little Claritin. Thanks for all the Fs in chat, gamers. It's the pollen of Ohio, man. You walk outside and your car gets coated in it. So I got to take a Claritin almost every day this time of the year. I don't think they work, honestly. I'm pretty sure they expired. Should I see when they expired? I bet they're expired by now. Most of my medicine is. Just a little fun fact about me. I don't believe in expiration dates. I think they're recommendations. All right? I'll die on that hill. Literally, I will probably die from that. But let's go ahead and get our door put in here. Nuclear bunker, iron door. Pressure plate. Heavy. Heavy pressure plate. All right, good, good, good. I like that. Oh, man. It's going to be a rough day if these keep getting worse. I'm going to tell you right now. All right? It's going to be a rough one. There we go. Now, as far as I'm concerned, That is pretty nuclear proof. Like, the only possible thing was that. And it's now taken care of. We have an entire nuclear bunker underneath the nuclear volcano. I had to make sure he wasn't actually there. All right. Use amethyst blocks. Oh. That's an interesting little idea right there. A little amethyst blocks in there to give it a little bit more purple. Now, this would take away a little bit from our security. But the thing is like, if you're going to be trapped in here, let's have a little bit of vibes with it. A little bit of radiation doesn't hurt. Something like that. Just a little bit of flavor. You know, have it feel a little bit more magical in here. I really like that. Sure, it takes away from the safety and you're likely to die, but who cares? I like that. That's a good idea. The small amethyst buds. Yeah, I like that too. Let's do this. All right, that looks really cool. Now, Alexis, you can get out of Mega Survival Spawn by typing /RTP on our server. This brings up the random teleport menu, and you can literally randomly teleport anywhere in the game every 5 minutes. And if you get a rank, it's quicker. You can teleport all over. RTP is the way to do that. All right. We got this nice hallway. What do we do with the hallway? Lava falls, a disco in the third room, purple concrete. Let's go back to it after the hallway, but I'm gonna lock in, guys. We're running out of time, and I got a lot to build, so I'm not going back this time. I'm staying here for a second build. And I'm sorry if I'm picking my nose. All right? I'm sorry. Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do when you got them allergies. If you know, you know. Okay. There is, we don't have a kids' playground. We can add a playground. I really wonder where he is to not be hearing this. Look closely at the orientation. Some face left and some face forward. Oh my gosh, no way. Bro, notice the orientation. What? How did you notice the orientation? Not only did you call out the fact they were placed wrong, you noticed the orientation too. I can't believe. Look, see that? How did you notice that? I didn't even notice that. I didn't even know that was a thing. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. What? I can't believe it. I can't believe it. All right, well, I think that's a little better. Or I ruined it. I don't know. Okay. I do have a cat. I have 2 cats, and I'm not sure where they are right now. Usually they hang out with me, but they're probably busy at the moment. I think I like the idea of lava. I do. I think I like the idea of a little bit of lava, like this. We push it back. And we have lava all the way around the entire sidewall. And you sort of walk down this lava hallway. I just like lava. I wish they had more things like poison toxic stuff that fell. I mean, I do. I'm not joking. I wish there was, like, poison. Like green. There we go. See, that looks lovely. Like, at the end of the hallway, bam, lava wall. Same thing over here. I mean, it really does. It fits the vibe really well. It does. It brings it together. Jason, that gets 5 big booms. What did Jason do? I don't even see it. Someone tell me what... Oh, Jason, right there. Disco party. It's a good idea. Get this cleaned up right here. Should we get a... Oh, yo, hey, guys, this is crazy. We should get a chicken jockey down here. We should get a chicken jockey down here. I know we should. I know we should. We don't do it. Let's get this cleaned up. I know I missed one. Don't say it. I know I did. It was right there. Got it. All right. That is so nice looking. So comfortable. So clean. For the floor, we do want it to feel a little bit more better than this. Wrap it around with sand. And the transition will be... What do you guys think? Obviously nether themed, maybe? Or what if it was more white concrete? Because it's kind of weird, and you wouldn't expect to have white concrete. And I like that, because you wouldn't expect it. Then, once you turn the hallway, everything turns to white concrete, because we can put some lights in here, and it becomes a little bit uncomfortable to walk through. Like, just all white. Right? All right, let's do this. There you go. So just the long white hallway of lava kind of makes you feel like you're going insane. And then we need a light. I wish there was a white light. Like, just pure white. There's the frog lamps, but, like, nothing here is genuinely pure white. So we're just going to do lava and leave it like this. And now, this takes you to your bunker. That's a perfect pathway at the end of your lazy river. That is honestly gorgeous. Someone said add the Oval Office. That's a crazy idea. Netherite blocks as checkpoints. Oh, that's a cool idea. Let's get back to our base really quick. It's been too long. Wait. Always got to make this look a little nicer. Every time we got to do it. This hallway needs some improvement, doesn't it? let's do this. I don't really like detailing the staircase, but it really does add a lot. I don't think anybody likes this part. It's very difficult. All right, there we go, there we go. Okay, now, we need to use some world edit. How's that base going, Isaac? We need to use some world edit magic back here to get this thing crack-a-lacking over here and build up some really good stuff.
I'm getting to an end, I think. I mean, we don't have much time left, and my base is starting to get there. I might need one more idea.
Oh, we got time. We got time. We got about 40 minutes, 30 minutes left. How's your base looking over there?
It looks pretty good. That's why I said I need at least one more idea to complete.
One more idea for Isaac. What could that idea be, guys? What do you think? Something really remarkable. I think he can do more than one. I do. I think he can do more than one. All right. Let's see. Isaac. They said, oh, Austin, you're right about that. We'll make sure it's very good. What should Isaac do? Give Isaac something new for Toilet Bowl World. We need something real good over there. Let's see. Castle. Something to fit his water park. Like, very creative. A dock, a fishing boat, and a kraken in the water based on Pets Go, Isaac.
I guess it doesn't really fit the theme anymore.
The Pets Go update drops soon. We're going to have to hit that after this. Hopefully it's a good one. What else we got? Sky Castle. What's a bathroom-themed water park idea Isaac can do?
I think what I'm actually going to do, Zach, is add maybe a giant shower.
A giant shower ride?
Yeah, it just gets you wet. You know, it's like one of them things that sprays you.
They said, can you make a giant bathtub pool with a toilet paper monster coming out of the center?
A giant toilet. Ooh, toilet paper. I like it. Okay, I got an idea.
A toilet paper monster is a very good idea. And for mine, I've got some ideas too. I honestly feel pretty proud of mine. It's quaint, it's detailed, it looks good. How do you feel about yours?
Mine is not quaint. That is not a word I would use to describe mine. Mine is massive.
Mine's got good vibes about it. Like, you're going to feel very good walking through it. You're going to be like, wow, this is a great build. All right, get out there, make it happen. Come back in 5.21 minutes. Set a timer, 5.21 minutes. And look at that. We made it to the very end of our build zone right here. So we're going to add some bone meal right here. Get this bad boy placed. Dude, I looked over right when he unmuted. Literally right when he unmuted. That was crazy. I was talking about a secret tunnel, and he came out. So I think I saved that pretty well. But I don't know. Hopefully he's not. Hopefully he's not suspicious. Now I'm kind of wondering, what if he is invading me and knows? Because sometimes he does that. I'm a little scared. All right, I've been asked to create a prehistoric sniffer enclosure. Very cool idea. How can I make that? I like it a lot. I think it's a good idea. I think we're getting better and better as you come along, like from a very basic cage all the way to this. So a prehistoric sniffer enclosure. What are we going to use? What blocks for that? Does / scare still work? You can do / premium disguise or / premium disguise, and you can disguise as anything. Oh, wait. Watch this. Why is that not working? All right, it's not working. It should work. It's a glitch, but you can use that to still, yes, / scare people. It is still in the server. They're saying make it out of bricks, make it out of moss, bones, and dripstone. Okay, bone blocks is really cool. Let's do an interesting little combo here of bone blocks. I'm doing what everyone recommends. Some bone blocks, some moss, some dripstone, and a bone-shaped cage. All right, let's get started on this. So we're going to do, sort of like a spinal cord right here through the center. This is a really, really, really creative idea. It's like a giant spine. And then it's going to sort of start curling up here. And then it's going to curl up here. I don't really even know if that's how a spine works. I'm not a doctor, so a little bit like that. And then we're going to take it out, maybe like 4, like a really giant skeleton, you know, something like that. There we go. 1. Okay, I really should have probably built this before I did the plants because this is very difficult. So there's your basic shape. You can sort of see the skeleton. This is very unique. Yeah, this is very unique. I like this a lot. Great idea. What other ideas do we have right now? Bone structure, prehistoric cage out of mud bricks, lime wool. Make a fossil of bone going over the sniffer enclosure, like a rib cage. Yeah, that's great. I think we got a nice little rib cage sort of design right here for the most part. Then we have to decide. I'm honestly really liking the idea of like mud blocks, like packed, maybe like some regular just mud. Like this. No, not that. Regular mud, not the mangrove. Oh, a little mixture actually is probably not a bad idea. Mostly mud though. Because it's like the bone is stuck inside the mud. Just like this. Then we're going to give it a nice little curve. There we go. And that goes all the way to the edge. Yeah, what do you guys think of this? Can I rob the base if it isn't claimed, or will I get banned? You can rob it after we finish building it. You won't get banned. Once we're done, if you can find it. Or you can claim it and make it yours and sell it for some money. Here we go. What a very, very fun little build right here this one's come out to be. Just like that. Okay, so we've got sort of this interesting design. We're going to add some now details with some mangrove roots in it. All right. I think the idea of putting some moss on the top of these bones is kind of a cool idea. Like they've been sitting for a minute in the sunlight. Now we need to figure out, how do we create a cage around this that looks good? Because like we can use fences. We could use slabs. There's no bone slab though. And I wish I could use something more natural. What could I do? Suspicious sand. Oh, that's a good idea. Couple bit of those in here. Just a little bit. Just like maybe like 2 of them or 3. Gives it that old feel. Someone said it looks like a parking lot. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. Don't do me like that, man. That's diabolical to say. That's crazy. You're not wrong, but don't do that. All right, all right. Please say hi to Kendall. When's the real life home invasion coming out? Once we get 10 million subs, we'll do real life home invasion. Do I want to use a wall? I don't know how to create it. I really don't know how to create this wall. Sometimes I do miss Ark, actually. I haven't played it in such a long time. Occasionally I get the craving to play again. I played like thousands of hours and I burn out, but... make it look overgrown. Extend the rib. You think maybe... I mean... It's very difficult to pull this one off. Glass panes. Oh, wait. Glass is a great idea. That's the best idea, I think. Because then it looks like you've installed a fence. But at the same time... it still allows you to sort of see through it. I think we're going to go with this for now. It might not be number 1, but I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it. Okay. We're taking it on the outside, it looks like. Hopefully this is good and nobody sends me a better idea that I like more than this one, because that would be horrible. What are you making? I'm making a sniffer cage right now. That's not... it's not bad. It's not bad. The question is, can sniffers walk over these? And I think the answer is yes. So I wonder if I put... no, I can't do that. I'll just make them taller. I can't walk over that now. Yeah. Yeah. It's probably not my best. This is a really hard build. Oh, someone said white panes. Dang it. I knew somebody would come in with a little slightly better idea. The white panes kind of feel like it's more of a skeletal structure still, and it feels more connected. Let's go with that. You guys are good. I'm not going to lie. You guys are good. Of course, it had to be the worst block in the game to break, but we're getting it. There we go. I don't like how they connect to that wall. I wish you could avoid it doing that, but it is what it is. Dang it. Fix that. Leaves. Good idea. Oh, I'm not redoing it again. But we are going to put some leaves in here. This cage is taking forever to make. Like some bushes and shrubbery. And then I would say jungle sapling feels right. Sort of got that, you know, like a jungle. I don't know why I said it like that, but you know. All right. I'll take it. There we go. One more over here. That way it's subtle. You don't really realize immediately that it's like bones, but like you kind of know that it's bones. End rods on glass. Very good idea. We need some lighting, and these can look sort of like spikes or something coming off of those. That's very cool. Actually, I think it might look good on all of them. Yeah. Let's go. That looks great. That's good. That's good. End rods on glass. Oh, should I do it on all the glass? Honey, so it looks fossilized. Guys, this is crazy. We're popping off. Let's get a little bit of honey around here. Just like some little spaces here. All right, that's good. Now, end rods on glass, not bone. So should I put it all the way on the glass? Let's see. I don't know. I think maybe we'll just leave it on the spikes for now. All right. So now all we have to do is... Oh, welcome back. Was it exactly the time estimate that I said?
Honestly, Zach, I never started a timer, but it felt like 5 minutes and 30.
I have no idea either. I have no clue at all. I'm not even sure.
Yeah.
How's your base?
Well, I just added a second toilet. I wanted to make it a double dropper.
A second toilet double dropper?
Yeah, we got a second toilet. We got a plunger, a toilet paper added. We got the sink. We still have the radioactive volcano. I mean, it's all coming together over here.
We are doing good too. Absolutely no animals are escaping and running wild. We have prepared for everything fully, and we are absolutely doing good. There's no issues at all. Wise Owl, what's up, Zach? I got my mini fella. I got like 7 of them. Wise Owl, I really appreciate the support, and I hope those mini fellows are the best you've ever had in your life. Next mini fella, should we do Isaac's skin? That'd be pretty rare, Isaac.
Ooh, my skin does look better than Zach's skin.
A mini fella Isaac skin. The reason we haven't yet is because Isaac's has so many colors. We don't even have the technology to create it yet. That's why we haven't done Isaac's. We got to sell more of these so we can buy a better printer. Let's try that again. That looks good. All right. Isaac's is looking incredible. He's feeling very good about the base. Isaac, tell us what you're thinking right now about what's going on across the Great Red Wall.
About what you're doing or about what I'm doing?
Tell me about what you're doing over there. I think everybody wants to visualize it. We can't even understand what it looks like. We're curious.
Imagine a lazy river with corn poop rafts all throughout it, being supplied by the giant toilet water slide up top.
Okay. Any other details you would add to that?
No, I mean, that about sums it up. We have some other slides off the volcano, but really they're kind of an afterthought, I feel like.
If you had to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you rate it at? Well, I'm finishing some really good details right here.
I would say 7.5 out of 10. Would attend in real life. It looks very fun to actually go to this water park.
Guys, what do you rate mine on a scale of 1 to 10 right now? Give us like an actual number here. What do you guys think? Let's see. Wise Owl, you're going to miss the stream. That's okay. These streams become videos, and you can watch the entire thing later. You can fast forward to this part where I say your name, and then start here. It's 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10, 1,000 out of 10, 8 out of 10. Wise Owl said 0 out of 10. 2 million and 10 million. So we got some nice scoring here. It's not bad. It's really not bad at all. What else, Isaac, are you needing over there to make your water park would be the best water park possible?
I'm just lighting it up right now, and I think like it's basically there. Like I've added everything that people wanted.
Is there anything else that Isaac needs in his that he's missing? An egg? Oh, a torch flower. Isaac, I really want to see what's going on.
Baby, I
over
just
there.
lit the whole place up with that command, and now it looks amazing over here at night.
Does it?
Oh yeah.
Here's
It
my
is
question.
glowing now.
The torch flowers, they don't actually give off light. So what the heck's the point? Why don't they give off light?
Because they look cool, Zach. That's why.
They do look very cool, but like, wouldn't it be cooler if they glowed a little bit? I can't be the only one that thinks that, right? Oh, how did you get up there?
Choosers.
We still have nothing sneaking out of our place. We're doing great over here. Nothing is making his way out. I didn't see that coming, guys. They have requested, Isaac, that we create a connection point to our bases. Without looking into each other's base, we must mark 2 spots of a wall and build a building that will be the entrance into both of our parks, because they're going to be connected when the wall drops, which means if you come over here, Isaac, I'm going to mark a corner in the red wall. These corners indicate the dimensions of the build that we have to connect. Does that make sense to you?
No.
Here's what we're going to do. Look for the wall for the cyan blocks. Do you see them?
No.
That's because they're not there, all right? I got to make them. So I'm going to do that right now. Now, if you go to the far end of the wall, you're going to notice there is now cyan blocks in the far end of the wall. Now, which end? You may be wondering.
That's a very vague term, and I still don't see them.
Oh, is that because there is sandstone through this entire thing? Oh my. All right. Isaac, did you put a lot of sandstone down?
Maybe a lot of sandstone was put down by me. Why are you asking?
So, that you can't even see the red wall in part of your base, I take it, because it goes under.
No, well, maybe on the very corners, but everywhere else in the middle I can.
So I'm going to dig through just a little bit without revealing your base to anybody. Oh my goodness. This is under your base? What is this?
I did a lot of sandstone because I had to put water down there in the sand.
So come on in. Come on. You're going to see a little bit of blue there. It's underneath potentially something you've created. I don't know what it's under. There's just blue on the ground.
Blue on the ground.
This is hard to pull off, guys, without actually looking at each other's
I'm
bases.
not going to lie. I'm still not seeing it. How about
listen. Very far corner. Listen, there's blue on the wall.
I can't see the corners. I just said
Go to the corner. I built it on your base. I just can't see anything.
No, the corners are covered up.
No, I built it. Come on over and then come down. Then dig out that area in front of you that's in this sandstone, and inside of this area, you're going to see a blue wall. That blue wall is the separating divider that must become the connector. Do you see what I'm saying?
I think so.
So that blue wall is going to be the outline for the connection to our two bases. All right, you get it? That was hard to do. That was hard. That is where you're going to make the entrance to your park that's going to connect to my park. We're going to tear that blue wall down at the end, and that's going to turn into a single building, right, that is connected together, and we're going to see how each building connects. It's going to be a wonderful feature. That was difficult to do, guys. I won't lie, but we pulled it off, didn't we? Does that make sense, Isaac?
I think so. I'm making an entrance right here on the other side of the
Yep. Blue. A really good entrance. Take your time because this is everybody's first impression. They're walking in on that side.
Yeah, this is not the side I wanted people to walk in on. I'm just going to be honest. I don't, this is...
you know what I mean? I think you got to mute now and go focus on that. I think that's what you got to do.
Okay.
Good luck in there. Good luck in there. All right, we got him distracted again. Who cares about that? We ain't making an entrance there. I put it down there, so he's at the opposite end. We're back in the tunnel, guys. What's next? Let's get to it. We got just enough time to maybe make a little bit more in this invasion before I got to run and do the Pets Go update for my Roblox channel, which is something you should subscribe to because we're trying to get 100K subs. All right. Lazy river going down a toilet slide. Let's see. What else do we have? What else do we have? A disco party in the third room. A disco party in the third room. Okay. I don't mind that idea. What else we got? Jason's got a good idea. LoverFella ate my goldfish. Okay. Children's playground. We've had a lot of requests for that. And something about that is weird and creepy to be underground like this. I don't know why, but it just feels really weird with these white walls. And it is scary. I do like scary builds. Let's see what else we got. A cult with a statue of Isaac. A kitchen. Eggs. What do you guys think of? I just made a giant, massive room full of hard-boiled eggs. Is that a good idea? Like, because I could really do that right now. Do you guys like that? Hard-boiled egg room? Because that's kind of crazy. I'll do it. You just say it and I'll do it. Yes? Hard-boiled egg room. All right, let's get the hard-boiled egg room going. It's a great idea. Really, it's a great idea. We're just going to take this down a little bit here. Not really a whole lot. Keep the white everywhere. Oh, this is going to be absolutely diabolical. Let's keep the roof where it is and just select a humongous region right here. Maybe like all the way over to here. I've never done a hard-boiled egg build, and so I really can't say what it takes to pull this off. But I can tell you guys I'm going to give everything I got. All right, I'm going to give everything I got. It's going to be such a good little surprise for Isaac. Now, I'm imagining this is very big. That's actually not bad. We got to push it back, though, more. I want this to be back a lot farther. What a reveal this is going to be for Isaac. My goodness. That's better. Now we're going to add walls to this out of white concrete. All right, I want this all white to be as uncomfortable as possible. Okay. Walls, white concrete. There we go. And then we're going to select the bottom here. We're going to select the part over here. We're going to do /set white concrete. And then the roof in white concrete. I love how the water stays floating. How kind. All we have to do now is break back in, wherever that was. Was that it? Was that our entrance? No, it was right there. Okay. Oh, shoot. Right in the lava. There we go. Hard-boiled egg land is coming together. We've been requested to make eggs and bacon as well. Very, very good. All right, so I think this, you're gonna fall down, and we're gonna make honey the center of the egg, and then snow the outside. Snow's got a nice texture to it that feels very egg-like. So you're gonna fall down and hit your first egg. Wow, that's not bad, is it? That really does feel like a little bit of a hard-boiled egg, doesn't it? So you fall down in the egg. You don't really realize what you're getting into. And then give LoverFella light block. I can use lights in here so I don't have to ruin it and make it blindingly bright. So that way it just makes you go a little bit crazy when you're in here. Which is really the idea. Because there's no way out once you come in. And this is where we're going to leave Isaac with the final part of our build here. Isaac does have a channel, but he doesn't post anymore. He just posts on my channel for the moment. Oh, this looks good. Let's get some eggs built, guys. That's not bad at all, is it? I mean, come on. That's not bad at all. We're going to keep them nice and small. I want them to be consistently shaped because they want to look realistic. So we're going to put some hard-boiled eggs all over. Bro's about to get egged real hard here. Should this one have it maybe like that? Nah, let's keep it open.
Right.
I think keeping it open is better.
I'd say it's done.
Your build's done?
Yeah.
Wow. He's very proud of what he's made over there, guys. He's feeling ready. Absolutely insane, Isaac. Tell us a little bit about what you got going on over there.
There's not much to say at this point, Zach. I think I've explained it. It's looking good.
Well, guys, Isaac's build is about ready. I got to build just this little piece right here, Isaac. Let me ask you a little question. How would I go about making a... You know what? I can't even ask him. You know what I mean? I can't ask him this. It'd be too much. I just can't. Well, Isaac, I got a little bit more that I got to add on here, but I'm just about done with mine as well. It's coming together very, very well. In fact, I'm extremely thrilled with how this looks right now. And, you know, I don't think you're going to find a better build, in my opinion, in most of Minecraft. You know, what do you guys think? Chat, what do you think? How have we done on this build? See what they say here. Oh, there's some dubs in chat. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You guys appreciate that. Let's just put this right here, right there. Let's do a little something like that right there. So, Isaac, are you saying that you want to see my base?
It's ready, yeah. Yep.
He's asking to see my base right now. Guys, I'm going to pop back out to the surface. Is everybody here ready to do the reveal and get some voting on? Let's hear what you guys think in chat right now. Is everybody ready to see the reveal? To see Isaac's base? Because I think it's time. Before I do that, guys, before I show you the base, I want you to get one more reminder. Play.loverfella.com is the server I'm on. That's where all of these players are on, and you can get this mini fella on shop.loverfella.com if they haven't sold out yet. Just a few left here. You guys can snag one right now, get a bunch of in-game perks, and get a super rare collectible. People are selling these for like 150 bucks each on eBay. It's crazy because they're so rare. You guys definitely want to try to snag one right now. With that said, Isaac, are you ready for the reveal?
Let's do it.
I'm going to open up the gate to Isaac's with a world edit.
Oh, you dropping the wall?
Woo! My
Up
goodness.
on a brown or yellow raft.
Is this the corn poop raft?
Yeah, it's just a brown or yellow raft, dude. I don't know what you're talking about.
My gosh, this is massive. Guys,
Yeah.
are you kidding
the
me?
lazy river you're in right now.
Are you kidding me right now? What?
Dude,
He's
I got
got a-
everything, Zach. Fly around.
I'm staying low right now so I don't ruin it. But guys, look at this reveal. Guys, let's start thinking of some scoring right now in chat of what we're seeing. Is this... What is this, Isaac? Why does it have a
That
face?
is the radioactive volcano that came to life, Zach, because it was radioactive.
Oh my goodness. It's got a
That is
nosebleed.
the nose.
Wait, is
this
that a
the nose
waterfall?
drop slide. It's the
What?
nose drop slide.
How do you get in there?
Look, this is the nose drop slide. Right through the top of the nose.
Guys, this is insane. We've got this. We've got the. The no snot drop slide on the nuclear volcano specifically requested from you guys, and then the deadly one over here that will kill you if you ride it. Wow. Oh no,
Yeah,
guys.
that's our
I
black
don't know.
diamond slide right there.
Isaac's getting some high scores in chat right now. And whoa, what is this up here? What are these things?
That's the double dropper.
No, not the poop logs.
The double
my gosh.
dropper, babies. The corn poop comes from this one, and the normal poop comes from the other one.
Bro
Different
got
slides, you know?
Where's it? What? You made a full system where the corn poop comes up through this machine, gets pumped up here. You sit in the corn poop log, and then you ride it down?
Oh, yeah.
Where do you ride it?
The
Or
corn
do you
poops
where do you
come-
ride it? Right here?
Yeah, you go down. You have to go down. Then it comes across.
I would
Connects to
drown.
the other toilet.
I would
No, you're
literally
going the wrong
drown.
way. Going the
Walk
wrong
me through
way.
it. Where am I going to go? This is crazy. Where are you?
Look.
Where is he?
You
All right,
come
I'm
down the
walking.
hole.
All right. So you have to risk
Yep.
drowning for a second, but that's part of the fun here.
Yeah, that's how it is. And then you
Oh.
gotta push through the corn poop pipes.
Nah,
And then it
dude, this
leaks
is
over.
wild, guys. They're giving him Riz out of 10. All right. All right. That's pretty crazy. The poop falls all the way down. Oh, my goodness. That's crazy. And it
Yep,
continues
And then right here next
going.
to it, we got our plunger slide. This is kind of a baby slide, but it's for the people that aren't ready for the poop slide yet. It's the plunger slide.
That is insane. They're asking about the massive pit, guys. I think we might have a little bit of a teaser right there. Oh, my
Oh,
gosh.
we have it, but first we got to look at the sink slide up here.
Oh, my gosh. I did not know it would be this good.
Yep, here's the sink slide. There's even
Chat
toothpaste
is-
and like little pieces of snot on the sink there that nobody cleans up when they
Chad
quit.
is
Let's be
already
honest.
saying Isaac's won. They've already said it's over. They've already said don't even show yours. Somebody rated Isaac
Zach,
Skibbity out of 10.
Why don't you, Zach? Why don't you go ahead and ride the hole there? That was the first idea I got.
Right
said,
here?
put
This
a
one?
hole in it. Yep, right in the middle of the pool. This is the hole.
Oh, I'm taking this sink slide down. A lot of these drowned you. That's kind of the fun of it. Oh, jeez. Don't launch off of
Yeah,
that one.
welcome. It
Oh,
gets
my.
ya.
And then you can swim in this very relaxing giant beach right here. And... Oh! Oh! Oh, no. Okay.
Yeah, that about sums it up, Zach. That usually we don't really have to worry about lawsuits because most people just disappear when they go down there.
That would be the most horrifying pool I could honestly ever imagine being in. And the way that it's so, like, sketchy as you fall down.
It's really a bathtub, Zach, and you just fell down the drain.
Hi, Mallory. Guys, this is crazy. I can't believe he made a actual toilet-themed water park look this good, and I'm honestly low-key embarrassed to bring up what I've created in this time frame. But Isaac, go ahead and join me through the door. Everybody says end the vid. Isaac won. No,
Did
right.
that.
Welcome, Isaac, to the theme park. Oh, you don't see it? That's because
No.
it's revealed through this door over
Underground.
here. Welcome to the ancient sniffer cave of doom. Inside of this cage, we have actual skeletal Oh, they all got out.
They're not even in the cave. Dude, there's nothing in here.
Well, it's made of skeleton bones, and it appears as though they're out on their daily walk, which our zookeepers do to keep them happy. You would know if you've been to a premium zoo. Let's move on.
Who's Lachlan Anderson?
Right, guys?
Why are they all named that?
Right, guys? This is a viewer here. Welcome, Isaac, to the next room. I'm sure you've seen reptile rooms. I present to you our reptile room.
This is actually nice. I like this. This is really cool in here. Yeah.
Now, the cool thing is the frogs just jump around between cages, and this one got out, and the tadpoles all
Why are
hatched.
these ones like in a... Oh, God, these ones can't even move in there. You got them-
Well, yeah, these are
locked
really
up.
secure. That's a deadly poison venom.
It's just the head of them, too. They don't even have bodies.
Right, that's a grape snake, and this is a Louisiana alligator head. That's
Yeah,
from our
just the head,
zookeeper.
okay.
That's our zookeeper Carl. He likes to kill things. Moving on this way. What do you guys think? Give me some ratings. Come on now. Right
Yeah, I
here.
would go to this in real life. I like it.
Come on this way.
Window
Going the
one.
wrong direction. Complete wrong
Oh.
direction. Just
But
you
there's a
just
path that I followed. How
you
did I
went
go?
the exact. Come on, where are you at? Yep, you follow me. You
are you
walk
talking
down
about?
this way. You've got the beautiful guest services. Go ahead and talk to one of them. They're on lunch
You
break.
don't
Leave
have
them alone.
anyone working.
They're on lunch.
Okay.
They work 24/7. They get pretty tired. All right, this way you've got pretty remarkable addition here of a actual extending out turtle cage. Look at that. Extending.
You
the wall.
didn't give them air. You didn't give them air.
They don't need air. They're turtles.
They're literally just going to die in there, dude. They need
They
air.
have been there for a long time and they haven't died yet. The turtles need air? No.
There's no air in the tank, dude.
Now, this is the coolest feature, an in-ground tropical fish pool. That's right. You can swim with fish, and it's crystal clear. Look at how far down you can see in that, Isaac. That is some nice water from Fiji.
It's nice. It's nice. I see no filtration, so I'd love to know how you keep them things alive in the long term. You just replace
Waterfall that goes along this beautiful blown-up lit path, and I'm very excited to reveal to you our construction, unfortunately, had to destroy a previous owner's base right here. But we leave it to remind people, business comes first.
And then
keep these birds here.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to knock you on the parrots. You got the two ugliest parrots. You could have got the rainbow-looking ones, and you got the blue and the green one.
Now, there is one more detail, Isaac, in this base that I forgot to reveal to you.
Is this the farm where you're feeding them from? Is that the reveal?
The detail is there's one more room. And it just so happens that the entire time we were building this invasion live, I was invading your base. Welcome to your half, Isaac, and welcome to my base.
Wait, where's the red line?
Oh, way back here.
What the heck?
But that's not all. I built an entire beach underneath your base.
What?
Yep, that's right. An entire beach full on set up with a rainbow and a fake sky. That hallway goes to nowhere. It just looks good to have a door there. And
Where
you're
is
like,
this
wow,
at?
Zach.
I never even heard you.
You're like, wow, Zach, that's pretty impressive, isn't it? But it doesn't stop there, because this way, I've created an entire underground lazy river. Grab a boat and ride it. Underneath your entire base. Because just above us is your lazy river. And then when you get out, take a left immediately up here. Don't look down there. Take a left. Don't look down. A bunker underneath your volcano to ensure the radiation can't kill me. Just one block above us, Isaac, is your radioactive volcano. Don't touch it. And finally, for the ultimate trick that you had no idea that I was making, I want you to walk down this to the left.
So.
Right down here.
Is this fried eggs? What?
Get in there. Go. Go in there. Welcome to your boiled egg room.
What?
Boiled eggs. That's the whole room.
Why?
That's the idea. Boiled
you got
eggs.
a whole room for boiled eggs?
5 of them. 6.5. 5.5. That one's a half egg.
How?
That's burnt bacon.
The brown thing.
Bacon. It's one of your poops.
Get me out of here. No. What is
it's
the
one
point
of your poops.
Room?
It's poop boiled eggs. I just wanted to boil egg you. I thought that was a pretty disrespectful thing to do.
That's not a thing. You can't just make something up.
Get
like
boiled
that.
egged, baby. Let's go, guys. Boiled egg, Isaac, in chat. Now that you guys have... How about that? You didn't even know, did you? You didn't even know.
That's not a... You know.
Get boiled
Where
egg,
is this
dude.
at? Hold on. Let me dig up. Where are we at?
You don't even know. You don't even know.
Oh, you're
That's
below
right.
my corn poop lazy
That's
river.
right. Because and you could leave it there and make it connect down to the boiled egg room, and that's how the poop got in there. He didn't even know. Get boiled. Everybody's telling him in chat. That's what I like to see.
Don't say get boiled. That's not a thing. We're not starting that.
Guys, we need to decide who actually won today's competition. Now, keep in mind, I successfully home invaded him. His build's a little bit nicer, though. So, if you had to make a pick right now in chat, who won? Zach or Isaac? Let's read the chat out loud. All right? VHA Hero. Zach, I'm going to be honest, Isaac cooked you. The best of SB737, Isaac won. Peta Dragon. Get boiled, get boiled. Legendary Noob, Isaac. Jason, Zach. Zach lost. All right. Get boiled. Zach, Isaac, Zach. Isaac won, and Isaac, can I please show you my base? My name is Moo Cow 68. Guys, I would say, after this entire video, there is a clear winner today. And it's Isaac. Isaac, congratulations on winning today's live build battle. Despite getting invaded, you made one of the craziest looking builds I've ever seen in my life. Please come up for the trophy ceremony. Please come on over for the trophy ceremony. Guys, if we could have a moment of silence in chat for this. Isaac will be walking away today with the esteemed first place prize, a trophy that he will be able to keep for as long as he wants. This trophy is absolutely insane. Congratulations, Isaac. Oh, it just disappeared. Hold on. Gotta get that again, boys.
Just disappeared. Happened to me, too.
Try that again. Isaac. Moment of silence in chat, guys. Isaac did get boiled. Isaac, congratulations on your first place trophy, the toilet paper of victory. Put it on your head.
And Zach, I have a
show the
little
world.
consolation prize for you, Zach, for getting second place.
Corn poop.
Oh, get corn pooped on.
Unbelievable, guys. Make sure you like and subscribe. Check out shop.loverfella.com for your LoverFella merch, minifigures made in Ohio, and all kinds of other great stuff. And join the server, play.loverfella.com. Wipes coming soon, so you want to get started right now so you can learn how to play. We'll see you guys later. Peace.